Hi everybody. Today I want to try something different. I haven't done this before, but I think this is going to work. I have this coloring book. I've got like a lot of coloring books. A lot of them have been gathering dust. This one's been gathering dust. I also have quilling paper. Quilling paper has been gathering dust for like 20 years. I've been quilling, although I haven't been quilling in a long time because that's why it's gathering dust. So what I want to do is I want to see if there is any possibility that I can quill color. And I thought a flower. I'm going to look in this here book right here. These are really pretty flower quilled. I mean, they're not quilled. They're just pretty flowers. Oh, this one. Maybe this one. And I am going to do, or that one. That one looks good too. Or maybe this one. Let's see. No, I think I'll do this one. So I'm going to take this page out of this here coloring book. Thank goodness it's already perforated. This is from Creative Haven, Beautiful Flower Arrangements coloring book. I've had it for 99 years and a half. But this is what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to color this picture with quilling. So here I've got some multicolored, I've got a lot of quilling paper, but this is very narrow. It's 1/8 of an inch wide. And it's all kind of colors in there. So that will work good, I do believe. And so what I'm going to do is open up this package and look at these beautiful colors. Okay, so what I want to do, now these kind of look like sunflowers right around here. So what I'm going to do is I want to get, let's see, let me get some orange. I want some orange. So I'm going to take this apart at the orange there so I can get me an orange strip. I'll need more than one orange strip. Yeah. Now when you're quilling, basically there's only one thing you have to know how to do, is to twirl the paper. And so I'm going to cut this in half. Actually, I'm going to tear it in half. I always tear, I never cut. And then I like to end on the torn piece. So I like to start twirling on the flat piece and end on the torn end. Because when you do that, then then it glues together better, more smoothly. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to just twirl this and see how this size works out. Okay, I'm just going to let that open. I'm just letting it open, and that looks like a pretty good size right there. So then I'm going to use my tweezers. I've got some of these reverse tweezers. I like those for quilling. So I'm going to, now I have got, yes I do. I have my glue. Yes, I do. Yes, Elizabeth has her glue right there. I wonder if this is a good needle in here. Ooh. No, it's not. I just pulled the end off of it. Now, wait, just hang on, you guys. Hang on. Don't leave. There we go. This will work. Okay, now I'm going to put just the smallest iota of glue on there to hold that end. And what I do a lot of times is I'll just put my reverse tweezers right on that piece. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to twirl another piece. And so I'm going to get another one going here. And so a quilling tool is just a slotted tool. It's got like a needle on the end, but it's got a slot in there. And so that slot, you can put your paper in and then twirl, and that slot just holds your paper still. Keeps a hold of that thing till you can get it. Okay. I'll let that one go. And I so happen to have more than one of these here tweezers. Pull that a little tighter. Just the tiniest bit of glue on there. You sure don't need much. And I'm using the art glitter glue, and that is a very good glue for this. This is another cool thing. You can run your paper through this to make it all crimped. That's cool too. That might be a good thing for, you know what? I am going to try that. Today I'm having a sad day. So then I thought, well, maybe I'll just listen to music. Then it turns out that every other song is sad. So I said, well, I don't want to listen to music. I don't want to listen to sad music. And so and I thought, well, I'll make a video, because something, if I just get to talking to y'all, because I know y'all will listen to me, at least one of yous, so not like talking to just myself. Okay, see, now that just crinkled. It crimped that whole paper, if you can see that. And so now I'm going to twirl it and see how that goes. Got a feeling this will look better for those petals. And so now I'll get this. I don't know if y'all have sad days, but today is one of my saddest days in history. And most of you know family is everything to me. Family is my world. But sometimes things happen that are beyond your control, although you wish you can control. And so our family right now is going through a situation that is very, very hurtful. And my heart is just absolutely breaking. Not just mine, there's others too right now. I'm at a loss as to what to do. Because there's nothing. I know there's nothing I can do to fix it. So, now I think I like the crinklies better. I like the crinkly look better. Let me do one more crinkly here. And see, I'm already feeling better just talking to you. You guys are wonderful. I know you'll listen to me, and I know you'll understand. And I know every family goes through down times. I know that happens. No family, I do not believe anyway, that any family is completely free of any sadness or heartache. So things happen, things happen. When you have up in the numbers of children, like 7, there's more chances that there's going to be, sad times. And so our family right now is experiencing one of those sad times. And today is like the day. sadness. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, so that is when we are blessed to have a hobby of something, some kind that you can focus on to kind of, now see there, I like that crinkly better. Let me see now what happens. Now, like I said, the main thing you do, the main thing you have to be able to do when you are quilling is to be able to twirl your paper. And you don't even need one of these quilling tools. You can actually quill around the end of a knitting needle or a needle or anything. Just twirl your paper. You could probably twirl it even without anything. But yeah, I was just kind of looking for my little remote to see if I could. Well, no, I can't find it. It's okay. But see, now once you have it twirled, then you can start making your shapes, and you can shape those circles into just anything, any kind of a shape you want them. You can put these. So, like when I look at this, when I look here at this petal, I'm looking for my little remote that I can actually pull that focus in a little bit here. That's okay. So I can look at this petal and I can kind of see how it is. I can pinch it here at the bottom and I can tuck it in here at the top a little bit. Almost make it like a little heart shape. You can make these shapes. You can make your circle into any kind of a shape. Now it's more like a heart shape, and that's sort of like the shape on this here petal. So then what I do, let's see, I'm going to use the back of this for my glue. And I'm just going to put some glue on the back of there. And then I'm going to use my tweezer, and I'm going to pick up my little petal, my little flower petal that I just grew all by myself, and I'm going to put it right there. Now, you see that that flower petal covers over more than one. So although there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I'm not going to have that many petals on this flower. I'm going to have a different amount, less. Now let me do this one here. See how that, you just kind of shape it with your fingers, see? Now I'll pick that one up. Now maybe I need a little more glue in there. And then I just kind of put the glue on this way and then set it down right there. Then here's another one. Kind of pinch it at the bottom and just poke it in at the top. And whenever you have a quilling book, it'll show you all kind of different ways to make a certain kind of a quill, and they've all got names. And but you don't have to just stick with those. You can just go with your own flow there. You just do whatever. Make your own little shapes. Triangles, squares, rectangles, marquees, just anything, anything, anything. And see, now look at there. I have now you can overlayer these too. You can put one on top of another to make it real dimensional. It's going to be dimensional anyway. But then let's see. I'm going to get me a couple more going on here. And I'm going to, I want to go ahead and This is really fun to do. It's a very ancient craft. I mean ancient. It has been around for centuries. Some of the oldest quillings were done, some of the oldest, I'm not saying the oldest, but some done by nuns in a nunnery, that they cut the edges off their gold gilded Bibles, and they used those very thin edges of paper, and they quilled, and they covered up like beautiful boxes and things in these quill designs, and they're just beautiful. I've seen pictures of those, and they're just beautiful. And so you know that, if nuns were doing it, you know what their lives are. I don't know, for lack of a better word, maybe boring. I don't want to really say they're boring, but they have given up so much to become a nun that their life is, I don't know what the word would be, but empty, boring. No, it's none of them things, I'm sure. But this gives them something to focus on, a little bit of an art that they could focus on. And you could do this while you're meditating, while you're in prayer, any of those things you could do. You could do your quilling. Yes, and I like the look better once these are crimped. That is much better. And so I'm sure other people might have done this very same thing, but I just kind of thought of it this morning that I wonder, because I haven't done much quilling lately. I used to do a lot. I did a lot of framed pictures, and I actually sold them. People actually bought my things, which is absolutely wonderful. Everything's absolutely wonderful. And but then now I do so many different things that, something, well, I'm not going to have enough orange to go all the way around every one of these flowers, so my flowers are going to end up being very colorful. And I just quill that. I'm not sure what you call this tool. I guess just a crimper. Quilling crimper, maybe? I'm not sure. And I've had it for so long that I don't even know where I got it. And there's other things that you can purchase also to make your quilling go quicker. And now that we have been introduced to Temu, I'm sure you can get things at even a better. Here's a crimper, I mean a quilling tool that you can take this and put your little end in there and then just press the button. And before you know it, the whole thing is now twirled because it's magic. See there? Now, go ahead and glue that very end of that one. I'm not going to take you through this whole thing. I'm just giving you an idea. And all you really need, I mean, if you just buy a pack of multicolored quilling strips and one little quilling tool, I'm sure you have some kind of glue. If you don't, or just mix up some flour and water and you got glue. And look at there, see? Okay, now I'm going to take this one And I'll pinch that into that. See, and you could even make it a whole different shape. You could just make it that you don't even have to make, just whatever shape you want. Because then it doesn't even have to be exactly like this flower is on the paper, but on the paper you can get kind of an idea, just a little idea. I'm getting them. And each one of these, as I squish them, they're squishing differently. They're all squishing differently. They all have their own little heart, their own little mind, and they squish differently. Gosh, I feel better already. Now, where'd my glue? Oh, there's my glue. And so now I'll pick these ones up, and let's see, get some glue on. I don't try to just glue up. I like to pick my glue up and then move it over like this. And then set it right down there. Isn't that nice? I think that's nice. Well, that glue grabs quickly. And see, now I'll continue to go around. Well, I've used up all my orange, so I'll probably go around here with maybe, do I have some orange on this side? No, I'll probably use some yellow. Okay, but then like there's then a green leaf. Then there's a green leaf. Let's see, what can we do with that green leaf? I'm going to get some green paper here. And I'm going to crimp. Got it crimped. And then I'll put it on this speed demon here. Okay, now let's see what we get with this. I've got the whole thing on here this time. I didn't cut it in half. Oh, well, actually it just came apart too, so that's not good. So we'll just it kind of unspun itself. Oh, this partly still spun, so I'm just going to wrap. There's other ways too. You can, okay, so I got this a little bit looser. Now I'll glue that shut there. And how about if I just, now that leaf looks like it's kind of curved out this way a little bit. So I think I'm going to go like this and curve that leaf out. See how I just curved that out? And let's see. I'm going to put that right there. Now that doesn't cover that whole leaf, does it? Nope. It doesn't cover that whole leaf. So just scoot that up like this. And then I think I'll pick up another green, but I think I'll pick up a different color green. So it'll be more like a blended something. paper decided to fold. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. And then we're going to go ahead and spin it, twirl it, give it a little twirl. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Now see, maybe my magical twirler isn't really the best. It is the best, it's just I'm a little shaky today. There we go. Now we'll let that loosen a bit, and then we'll go with a little glue. Okay. There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to pinch that one and curve it too a little bit differently. I'm going to curve that one like this because I want it to fit around that way. I want it to fit like around here. So I made this one kind of a different shape. Got it pointed on both sides. And then I'm going to just take that and just dip it in the glue and put it over like this. And there's my leaf. Now, and so there's a leaf. We can go, now I'll probably use these flowers that are on the middle. I won't do this whole thing on the video because I'll take a picture of it when I'm finished. And, but see now I can take, do I have brown in this bunch? No, let's see what's up in this box. Ooh, good, I got some more orange in there. Well, I don't have orange. I don't have brown. I have black. I'm going to pull a piece of black out. I can use black. These can be black-eyed Susans or something. And then I'm going to just now so I'm going to go in the center of that flower. Now, ooh, wow, that black has got a gold edge on it. I didn't realize. And now I want to keep this one tight. I want that to be a tight coil. So I'm not going to let that one undo itself. That is pretty. I didn't realize that it had a gold edge on it. So I have that. I'm holding it for a second there to where it doesn't unspin. Wow, is that ever pretty? Did not realize that. Okay, so I'm going to now put that right there in that center. And what I will do is I will fill that center. Looks like it'll take about, maybe 5 of those to, I didn't scrinkle that one, did I? Okay, so I'm just going to that is nice. Wow, gosh, I'm impressed with that. You can get so many different kind of papers. This one here has got gold gilding on the edge already. That is pretty. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay. If you can see that, how the edge is gold. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I'll put that in there. So I'll fill that center up. Now, I just come into mind right now that I thought I'm seeing where I have got like little spaces in here. Little spaces that are showing. You know what I also have? I have seed beads. So I'm thinking once I get through with this, I get all the quilling done that I want to do, I could take and fill in those little spaces by just putting a drop of glue in there and a seed bead in there. Or I have also got leftover diamonds from my diamond dot paintings, and maybe those would work in there too. Oh my gosh, yes, because I've been concerned about what I can, because I don't want to throw my extra diamonds away. Some people say, just throw the old diamonds away, don't keep your extra. Well, no, I don't throw anything away. And so that is what I think I will do. But see, now I've got 3 of those in there. So you can see how that flower is coming along. And that is, God, I love that gold on the edge of that black. I am telling you, that is pretty. And so do you see those spaces that in between? So if I have like little pearls, I have like little white pearls, those could go in there because I do use pearls in my quilling anyway, and little tiny beads. See, there's a little bit of that leaf still right out here. So I think if I were to take like a little bead, that's what just come off of my pin. But I could put little beads here and there, like if that bead was stuck down in there. Look at that with that little bead stuck down in there. Isn't that something? And the little diamonds that are extras off of your diamond dottings, those, you could just fill it up with those diamonds, filling that up. I think I am on a roll right here. I am on a roll. See, there's another leaf that will be green, and I'll put green right in here. And these flowers here, maybe I'll make them in reds and pinks. These will be done in yellows and oranges because I don't think I have enough of just orange. I should have alternated here already, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to alternate over here. And then with these centers, I love the centers. I won't have enough of that either, I don't guess, but I'll find something, and it will blend together. And then I'm not sure exactly how I'll design the vase, but designing the vase will be no problem either. And then what you can even do, like once I do the vase and I get the vase all done, I can take just a strip of paper and go all the way around it to outline the vase. I could do that around the flowers too, but I'm not going to do that around the flowers because I think I don't want that. But around the vase, I will most likely outline that with just one strip. But that's just what I wanted to show you what I'm doing. And I just wanted to talk to y'all and see how y'all's doing. I'm doing just about as wonderful as, yeah, a rat in the storm. But let's see what Heart Thoughts has to say. Let's see what Louise Hay has to say about today. And you can heal your life. Heart Thoughts. Okay, and my heart is doing a lot of thinking today. Let me see. to read this one. I forgive all my past experiences. Because I sometimes wonder, is it my past? Did I screw up somewhere? I shouldn't say that word, screw. Okay. When the word forgiveness is mentioned, who comes to your mind? Who is the person or what is the experience that you feel you will never forget, never forgive? What is that holds you to the past? When you refuse to forgive or hold on to the past and it's impossible for you to be in the present, is it only when you are in the present that you can create your future? Forgiving is a gift to yourself. It frees you from the past experience, and past relationships. It allows you to live in the present time. When you forgive yourself and forgive others, you are indeed free. There is a tremendous sense of freedom that comes with forgiveness. Often you need to forgive yourself for putting up with painful experiences and not loving yourself enough to move away from those experiences. So love yourself, forgive others, and be in the moment. See the old bitterness and the old pain just roll off your shoulders as you let the doors of your heart open wide. When you come from the space of love, you are always safe. Forgive everyone. Forgive yourself. Forgive all past experiences. You are free. One thing I have done in my now is I have changed this word forgive to accept. I accept all past experiences. I've changed that word, and I feel that I understand forgiveness more when I change that word to accept. And I accept all past experiences. And so anyhow, this is a very good reading for today. That is very good. I'm glad I pulled this book back up off the shelf because I've read through it many times before. This is a very good book. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. I'll take a picture of this when I'm finished, and I'll put it in I'll put it in the Scrap of This Unicorn um, Facebook group. You all can see what it looks like and see if you think maybe you would want to try something of the same. Okay, it's just twirling paper, and again, if you do something like this, you don't have to follow any directions. You just let it come. Just let what happens happens. Okay. Ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. Keep you safe and secure. Keep you healthy, happy, and humble. In God's name I wish. God bless.